Hello everyone, I'm Greg Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 55 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we are still working on a good setup for resource or ore production really, that produces a bit more than our old setups, and is somewhat symmetrical and nice looking. So yeah, we've mainly spent a lot of time because I want it to be nice looking and not because we really need to. But yeah, that's just how it is. I don't regret anything. These are all wrong, I think, but we will fix those when we get everything set up. I think we just need to add our electrolyzers now. At least until we find out that something is wrong and we need to fix everything. I guess we could go all the way in here. So why leave any space for mistakes? Or to fix mistakes, I mean. Don't really need that. We don't need that. Need these to be long-handed, but we will fix that after we place all this down, see how far we need to go. We obviously need a lot more space here. That's only 26 and we need 75, so 3 times as many. Honestly, it doesn't feel like it's that wide. I'm saying that and it needs to go all the way out there, basically. Hopefully there's not too many giant or behemoth worms out here, but we shall see. It's all for a good cause. Well, we do have some landfill. Let's put this down first. Should we just do the width of our setup here? Then it's easier to fix mistakes in other setups if we do mistakes here, like going too far. And it just feels nice to only fill in the space that you actually need. How many is that? 68, so we need another 10. And yeah, we are gonna get in trouble with that. It seems like it's only trouble up here at least. These other ones seems to be smaller, maybe with the exception but F down here, but we can get a lot of setups in before that becomes a problem. And I think we can get this down without too much trouble. We need 10 more. Something like that. And of course I did make too much landfill now. Let's just double and triple check that this is all the machines we need. Why did I say 78 when it's just 76 we need? I'm not sure about that, but let's remove the unneeded one. Now these outputs more than a belt combined, so we can't just output to half of the belt on each side. We do need to balance stuff. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, now we actually need to bring the water all the way from over here. And why didn't we get pipe down for this? Well, I guess it is easier to take the water from here. At least for this one. And we need some space for stacks again. And we need to overflow the oxygen. Let's try to remember that. So this needs to be... I have an overflow valve. And let's move these out just one more tile just to be, again, a little bit... Well, it's not symmetrical, but it's a little bit more orderly like that. We need the overflow valve there. And there. Might as well just make some more of these while I remember. Well, maybe not that many. So we should have flare stacks for hydrogen at both ends, and then just oxygen at one end with overflow valves. Hopefully the overflow valve won't cause a problem with some of these machines being, or some of the pipes being full of oxygen and not being able to pressure it into the overflow valve. But on this end we are pulling it into purified water production, so hopefully that is good enough. Worst case, we need to move everything out or do something with a flare stack in here. We do have the space, so it's not really too much of a problem, I don't think. So that is a possibility if it doesn't work. So I guess we actually just need to start putting everything down. So it's not even twice as long, and it's not twice as tall either. Oh, I'm pretty happy about this. Obviously, we also spent, almost 3 episodes making it. And we're not even done yet, but again, I'm happy about how it looks so far, at least. And I actually think it did wonders that we decided to use 2 clarifiers here, even though we didn't need it, just because it's symmetrical. That makes it so much better, always. Something I haven't really thought too much about if this will actually work, but it should. I don't see why it wouldn't. So let's just trust our earlier selves, and we should probably have put all the stuff down that we can so we get more space for other stuff. Whoops. That's why I don't put stuff down myself. I have people for that. Oh, rope, but I'm stuck. Please queue up more stuff. Oh, we are out of nanobots, so that's a natural excuse to go grab more stuff. Let's just make space for more stuff, though. Why do we have all of these here? Guess I don't know how blueprints down here work. Don't need that one anymore. We do have all of it here, but let's just keep these a little bit longer and just put everything else down here. We only need, what, 30 more electrolyzers. We can put those junk. Maybe, well, we probably need more belt. And more pipe, I'm guessing. Why don't we just put everything we can in there? Did we have a bunch of underground belt? Not really. So now we're going and guessing what we are going to need. Why is this not... Well, oh, this is not completed. We needed more bobmonium production for that. So let's start with belt and underground belt. I need more than that stored. That should be enough, I hope. Don't need that. Let's just guess that 200 is fine here. I have 5 of those, but that's not enough. We'll grab another 5. We need plenty of those in all, but we already put down a lot, so 10 is enough. We have those, we have that. We shouldn't need that. We needed 30 more of these. Let's just take another 10 to be sure. Do we need more of these? No. 9 should be enough for everything. We do need some of those. Well, maybe more liquefiers. This should be limited, I think. And then we needed stone pipe, and I guess we're just going there now. Do we need to bring anything else? Not really. Maybe some fuel. So let's grab fuel from up here. I guess we should have brought more iron for the steel production, but that's for later. Take it all. Take some of that to make underground pipe. Because we do need a lot of underground pipe for this stuff. Let's just stop there for now. Oh, we need the nanobots. Why did I walk past those? Can you make more nanobot guns? Well, you can, but would we even need to? We could just store some of them down here anyway. Let's go with all of those. And I guess this is basically done. Let's just minimize it for now. We should probably take some of this stuff. Oh, we need more inserters. Dang it, there's always something. Maybe this is going to be enough. Enough for another, what, 108? So 100 of those, 100 of those. Good. I still feel like we should start from the other end, but we still need to carry all the power, so... No, let's not make mistakes here, please. I'm just crossing everything right now in hopes that we haven't made terrible mistakes. But you never really know. It would probably be a first if that was the case here. I have made some sort of No, wait. It's fine. Let's just run all the way down with this. And hope that the worms aren't gonna shoot our machines, but they really shouldn't when they were not shooting at me at that distance. I hope. And yeah, I do need to be dang it, be careful down here, because otherwise they will shoot at me between all the machines. Just waiting for the nanobots to on. How do I not have enough flare stacks already? Didn't we have 4 and took another 5? Oh, they were just reserved for the nanobots. I guess that makes sense. And we are out of underground pipe now. How much normal pipe are we missing? I'm not sure. Can try to make it ourselves. Still have stuff. And now we're running out of underground pipe here. Okay, almost. So we need to transfer power here. I hadn't done anything about that. Oh, this doesn't reach. But if we do that, it does. It is a little bit ugly with the power poles here. It's also a little bit ugly how we didn't fix these beforehand. You go close. Did I really take too many? Why did I take too much of the blueprint there? So where are the inserters moving and where are they not? They are stopping here. Again. Okay. That doesn't even cover everything. Guess something like that is the best we can do for now. Sure, let's just stick with that. We can't see it, so it doesn't matter if it's pretty. Can we pick up stuff only? I think there's a way to do that. That shouldn't do it. Tiles. No. I seem to remember that there's some way to just order deconstruction of only entities on the ground. But I might be wrong about that. Let's just have a look in this entities list. No, okay. Just ignore it, I guess. This is tedious though. Give me all the stuff. I could really just leave this here, but... Now, what is up with this stuff? Why are these not running? Because of oxygen. Because we didn't put an overflow valve there. How did we use all of... Wait, did I put them in the chest and didn't take them again? Of course I did. Can we make them? No. So we need to go grab some. Why did I pick them up manually when I can just hold F to pick up everything? I'm not sure why I'm stupid like that. We also need fuel in here, of course, but that's fine. These need to be longer. Well, I guess they can take from the opposite belt. Just to be efficient. Is it fast enough though? And of course we need to actually get some sulfuric acid in here. That's a little bit of a problem I hadn't thought about. If we bring some sulfur though, that is a way to seed it. But then we are getting more sulfuric acid than we can use here. So that will start backing up. So I feel like we should have local clarif or burning. That's just a flare stack, right? I think we found that out. Yep, it's burning. So that means we need less space for it, so we can just fit it in. And luckily, What am I running for? I'm so bad at remembering stuff. Is it just what's it called? This stuff. Sulfur. How come this is not working? Because we are backed up. Okay, that makes sense. I want some stuff somewhere though. Mine. Well, do we have some up here? Yes, we do. And this has actually stopped working because I removed the pipes with this stuff, hydrogen sulfide. Which is a little bit annoying because I want this. We could, of course, just have a storage chest in these setups that just stores a little bit of this stuff so we can use it to seed other newer setups. At least that's an idea. Let's just see how this goes, if this is enough. It should be, right? Oh, there we go. And go. Wait. We need to get this from there and there. Dang it. That's probably some of the stupidest stuff that I have done. I totally just forgot about that. We don't make sulfur dioxide out of just oxygen. We can probably fix that as well though. Something like this. That seems fine, right? We are within the same footprint still. So far, I don't feel too bad about anything that we're doing. We needed this. Of course, this is not running yet because we don't have the filters in, and we don't have the fuel for that, but let's just make sure that we are running until that part at least. That is getting stuff. We are full on oxygen here because we needed the overflow valve. Let's just pick up all of the extra stuff here. I think we're actually gonna make this without having to remove a lot of it. And I guess if we actually had to fix something here, we would just move this part, but I didn't want to do that, because that is aligned with everything else. Oh, we need to look for stuff up here on the ground. Wait, have we taken all of that? What? No, it is under these. Dang it. I should pay attention. So we have picked it up over here, but from here inwards. Good, good. Just don't want that lying on the ground. That would feel bad. Same here and here. Good, 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 good. Then it's just the filters. So I have some fuel lying around here, right? Yep. No, that's not where I wanted that, dang it. I want it up there. That's supposed to go out from there. No, it's not. It's supposed to go in. We need to put in these half there, half there. And yes, we need to fix that, of course. Not like that. Okay. Oh yeah, they are not exactly mirrored. We couldn't do that, but this is fine. Stuff is working. We're actually getting stuff down here, and we're producing stuff. These belts should be merged. And now we get some problems here, because how would we merge those and have it symmetrical? Oh no, my worst nightmare. Now, if we disconnected some of these, would the pipes start filling up? Because we should be making enough to fill all of these, right? I think they are starting to fill. I just want to make sure. Otherwise we have a bottleneck somewhere, like with inserters probably. This is all running, that's good. We did manage to fix that then. Is this... Oh, it's not entirely keeping up. That will be fixed when we get better research though. So I'm probably not worried about that. Oh, and we need to overflow valve this, right? Because the water is starting to fill up and that will block this at some point. I think. Well, maybe it takes precedence because this is so far away. I'm not entirely sure how that works entirely. But at least we're not oxygen blocked down here, it seems. We are a little bit backed up in some of these at some points, but it doesn't seem like a problem. But then we're not really using all of this. It looks a lot worse when you're actually looking at this. We shouldn't be producing a full build, and yet we are backing up here. Did I mess up the numbers here or anything? We need 8 of those, we have 8. Maybe it was just because this ran first and we had machines that started backing up on the stuff. In any case, as long as everything after this runs at full capacity-ish, then it should be fine. And yeah, now this is starting to back up, so we need to reconnect this. We also need to connect the wood. And maybe that's how we are going to solve my problems with symmetry. Let's grab this. We don't really need one of these for that, a splitter. But I think we're doing it anyway. I think we want that one. And then we can get the fuel in next to this. Yeah, that's great. Don't do that. I'm happy now. At least I'm more happy. This looks good, compared to what it could have looked like at least. It's not perfect, obviously, but still. And everything is just running. Oh yeah, we needed to flare stack this, and we wanted a chest with some of this. Just a stack, I guess. And we can't fill that up too early, because then we lose everything that we have seeded the system with. So this might already be a problem. We put in, what, 70 or something? And if we take out 70, then we should still be able to run, but only barely. So, well, let's just let this run and see. Are we gonna mirror this just to keep a theme? Then we are pulling out a lot more than 70. I guess it's 200 in a stack. We should probably only do this when the belts are actually backed up. But oh well. And yeah, this machine gets more of the sulfuric wastewater because the input is closer to the sources. That's why this is more backed up. So maybe we should only have this on this side. But can we limit it with a... Well, we don't have any wires or anything, so we can't do logical stuff. Circuitry. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid that we are gonna empty out the system for sulfur. And as you can see, we're already getting low on acid. So this is a... Well, it's not a bad idea, it's just too early. We need... Actually, maybe if we did it over here. So only if this is full. That seems like a better idea. Ow. We could put this here. Something like that. That's just because there's power there that I want to do it in that way. This should always take precedence, right? It's not a perfect system and we can't just trust it necessarily, but... I hope it's fine. I can always just reseed this. So yeah, now we have... Well, no, we maybe not, but we should still have a top-up valve here. So we only put in more if there's less than 80% full. As that just means we will burn more oxygen and hydrogen, and that should be fine. That's all calculated. And then we need to overflow this into flare stacks. Overflow. And yes, we are putting two, of course we are. Because why wouldn't we? Now we need power here anyway, so we could move that inserter. I think it would be a little bit prettier if it was just like this. Maybe not prettier, but this just seems like, I don't know, something's wrong with this for some reason. No, not overflow, but normal pipe. We're not overflowing and that's fine. We are stopped up because we are full on ore. but that's a luxury problem. I think everything is good at this point, unless this removes too much sulfur, but hopefully that's not the case. And we actually managed to solve the problems without having to do too much work. So I'm pretty happy about that. Still need to connect the input of fuel and output of this bobmonium and start using the bobmonium, but that's all fine. And again, this can of course be repurposed to all other ore types. I'm happy. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.